Remember that a character in a story is who the story is about. Characters can be either people or animals in the story. The plot of a story is what happens or the events in a story. The setting of a story is the place where the story happens. The story today that you will hear takes place on a bridge next to a grassy hill. This means the setting is a bridge next to a grassy hill. Have you ever heard a story about someone who wants something very badly? What did the character in the story want? You are going to hear a story in which 3 goats want something very badly, but they run into a problem trying to get what they want. Listen carefully to find out what the goats want, what problems they encounter, and how they solve the problem. If you're already familiar with this story, listen to see how this version might be different from the one that you already know. The 3 Billy Goats Gruff. Once upon a time, there were 3 billy goats, brothers who were all named Gruff. The 3 billy goats longed to go up the hillside covered with thick green grass. They really wanted to go up the hillside covered with thick green grass. They wanted to eat that grass because they knew it would be delicious. To get to the hillside, they had to cross a brook. Over the brook was a bridge, and under the bridge lived a troll. Now, the first to cross the bridge was the little billy goat Gruff. Trip trap, trip trap, trip trap, went the bridge. "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" roared the troll, who had been taking a nap and was feeling quite grumpy from being shook awake by the trip-trapping of the bridge. And the tiny goat said in a wee small voice, "It is only I, little billy goat Gruff, and I'm going to the hillside to eat the delicious grass." "Oh ho," said the troll, who was feeling both grumpy and hungry. "I am going to gobble you up." "Oh, please don't eat me," said the little billy goat Gruff. "I am too little." "Yes, I am. Wait until my brother comes. He's much bigger." "Well, be off with you," said the troll, who was usually much more polite when his tummy was full and he had had a decent nap. He settled back under the bridge, determined to fall back asleep. Soon the middle billy goat Gruff came to cross the bridge. Trip trap, trip trap, trip trap, went the bridge. "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" roared the troll, jumping onto the bridge. Now the troll was becoming very grumpy. How was he to get any sleep with all of this noise moving over his bridge? And the goat said in a not so small voice, "It is only I, middle billy goat Gruff, and I am going to the hillside to eat the delicious grass." "Oh ho," said the troll, who was feeling even grumpier and hungrier. "I am coming to gobble you up." "Oh no, don't eat me. Wait till my brother comes along. He's much bigger." "Very well, be off with you," said the troll, who could not believe he had been disturbed twice in one day. He jumped back down to try once more to take a nap in his home under the bridge. And just then, the big billy goat Gruff came. Trip trap, trip trap, trip trap, went the bridge. For the big billy goat Gruff was so heavy that the bridge creaked and groaned under him. "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" roared the troll, for this was really getting quite ridiculous. And in a deep, loud voice boomed, "It is I, big billy goat Gruff." "Oh ho," said the troll, who was thinking now that he was feeling the grumpiest and hungriest he had ever felt. "I am coming to gobble you up." "Well then, come try it," said the big billy goat Gruff. The troll climbed up onto the bridge, but he was not prepared for what happened next. The big billy goat Gruff rushed at the troll without saying a word. He danced and pranced all over until the bridge shook so much that the poor troll rolled off the bridge and into the water. Then the big billy goat Gruff went to the hillside where he joined his brothers, and they all three ate so much delicious grass that they were scarcely able to walk home again. That means that the billy goat's Gruff had a hard time walking. Snip, snap, snout, this tale's told out. What is a setting? What is the setting of this story? Which characters try to cross the bridge? How many billy goats Gruff are there? What are their names? What happens after little billy goat Gruff crosses the bridge? Who lives under the bridge? What is the troll trying to do when little billy goat Gruff crosses the bridge? Why doesn't the troll gobble up little billy goat Gruff? Who crosses the bridge next? Why doesn't the troll try to gobble up middle billy goat Gruff? Who crosses the bridge last? What happens? What does big billy goat Gruff do to the troll? What did the three billy goats Gruff long for, and what problem is in the way? Do they get what they want, and is it worth the trouble they face? How are these three characters alike, and how are they different? In the read aloud, you heard, the three billy goats Gruff longed to go up a hillside covered with thick green grass. Say longed with me. When you have longed for something or longed to do something, it means that you have really, really wanted something, or you have really, really wanted to do something that is often hard to get or hard to do. Renaya longed to swim in the pool to find relief from the hot sun. What is something you have longed for? Try to use the word longed when you tell about it. What's the word we've been talking about? What have you longed for on a hot summer day? What have you longed for on a really cold day? What have you longed for when it started to rain really hard? What have you longed for when you were really tired? Longed. When you really want something that is often hard to get. Example, we really longed for water in the hot summer heat. The word cross can mean two different things. It can mean to go over something like a bridge or a street, or it can mean to be angry or upset. Cross.